I think one aspect that the reason that many Western journalists or Westerners in general don't understand why Asian groups, Asian artists, specifically J-pop boy bands and girl groups and K-pop boy bands and girl groups, the reason they have developed such a dedicated fandom is really cultural in nature. In the US, artists are programmed culturally artists have this notion that this is their art and this is their world, and fans are just privileged to be able to listen uh, and consume their art. There's nothing wrong with that. But in Asia, because we are so we're raised to be humble. We're raised to be very humble. We feel that whatever talent that we have, it's not ours. It is our body, ourselves are used as a vessel of that talent, but we're supposed to give it back to other people. And even in our life, we're all about giving back. We're all about society. We're all about humility. We always have this notion, we were raised in the notion that just because you have something special doesn't make you super special. It just means that you're a vessel, that you're supposed to use what you have for something good. So don't act like you own that. You know, you were used as a vessel so that you can use that for something good. And with that thinking, the attitude of gratitude, with that thinking, and also the other aspect of it is the respect or to other people's choice. Like these fans that are supporting you, they're supporting you because they choose to do so, and they can always choose not to. And you have to be grateful and respectful that they're choosing to support you. And you do that by being better at your craft, by doing more. Because again, those gifts that were given to you, they were given for a purpose. It's not because just for whatever. You're supposed to use it for something good. So that attitude of gratitude, that humility, that frame of mind, that thinking that we are just vessels and not masters of this craft and of these skills and talents. It's what allows artists, Asian artists, to be more acknowledging of the contribution or the importance of the fans in the growth of their career. So because they have that thinking, the tendency is to give more, to deliver more, to acknowledge more of what the fans are giving. But in the Western culture, we don't have that because there's the belief that fans are privileged to experience what they have. So the center is the person and the art that they have. So the person and the art is one thing, as opposed to Asian culture, where it's all about humility. The talent, the skill, the art is the center, and everyone else around it, and everyone else is just a vessel. So you play different parts in growing that art. The artist is the vessel, and the fans are the ones that are pushing that art higher. So there's much more room for humility, and that's why K-pop bands and artists, J-pop bands and artists, that's why they take care of their fans more. They acknowledge them more. They don't hold back in creating art for the fans and because of the fans, as opposed to Western artists where their art is just about their message. For Asian artists, it's all about, it is a message for all of us, right? It's a message It's not a mess. It's not a lie. But this message that I'm delivering, it's for all of us. It could be my personal story, but it's a story that connects with all the fans. So I think that's what's missing, and that's what's mind-boggling by Westerners. Sorry, they just can't understand that aspect of our culture. Why is it that all of this Asian artists are garnering so much loyalty and so much devotion from their fans? Just a thought.